But yeah, and then I realized at certain points that like a rotting Regisaur was floating around, so I grabbed
Reggie.
it and moved more into
That card's going to also be a problem if that resolves.
moved more into like a
Good luck burning Reggie.
Yeah.
combo like a combo control, like combo with control backup thing. It's
So you've got your Animate Dead here to drop a Sundering Titan or early Thopter Assembly or Noxious Gear Hulk.
Yes.
You do have a wish board here because you have Fae of Wishes, so you can get
Yes.
stuff out of your sideboard in your game one, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Any non-creature.
Already done that. So I've got a few targets in there as well as some basic lands just in case for some reason I need to go from 4 up. And then I've got a couple of value engines in the Planeswalkers I drafted, Karn and Saheeli.
Not a ton of Planeswalkers in the environment, so you've got, I think, a majority of them, or half of them, basically, when having 2 of them.
I've got. They're both pretty good. I would say that they're not as good as Duretti, the red.
There's Duretti floating around, and then Royal Scions are in there too. I know.
Yeah.
There's
Cool.
both Durettis in there.
And then we've had you on stream a little bit before, but talk about this deck.
Yeah, I'm playing a Boros Madness deck. There was a blue-red drafter in the Roto, but they weren't really going into the discard synergies, so a lot of those cards wound up being untaken. So I took a couple of white discard outlets, or at least I wanted both the Seasoned Hallowblade and the Knight of New Benalia, but I just got that one. So I'm playing like this Boros Madness deck that hopefully lets me be aggressive while still like keeping 3-4 cards in hands just because of the card advantage that I get through the ways that I can accrue value discarding. And then I think the other thing that I kind of consciously, I think there's a lot of destroying artifacts, enchantments kind of naturally floating around because the density of it is also so high, so they can sometimes function like removal spells. So I like purposefully decided to, 1, take those cards highly from my sideboard, but 2, not make myself too exposed to them. So I don't really have a whole lot of artifacts and enchantments that can take away like my attackers. I've got Bomat Courier, Smuggler's Copster, but the rest of it just kind of sails in the night past that.
That's very interesting. I'm always very impressed at your ability to throw together a deck on the fly and have it synergize so well.
It didn't start out great.
Hey, this is we don't compliment James on this stream. We only drag him.
Okay.
Is that what this feels like? I'm gonna keep my hand. I'll go ahead and show it, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, do we just throw it down?
Yeah, don't look at his hand.
Oh, okay.
But you're just gonna ask you to show it so the chat can follow along a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult to sequence this, I think, but it's a functional hand. It's got some powerful cards.
Yeah, I kind of have the same thing. I have this can get me all my colors, and then I would have preferred this cost less for this, but I think it's a good start and could lead to decent things. James's deck is pretty aggressive, if I recall correctly, so I don't want to be with all my big boys starting out.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go to 17. Get me a Sacred Foundry. I'm going to tap it, play a Bomat Courier, and come in for 1.
You know it's James' turn when 1 game action has been taken and 4 life is gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we keep track on here?
Yeah, just for your own benefit, because you can't see it up there. I've got it tracked for the stream, but
Yeah, it's either turn 1, Bomat Courier, or Rabbit Battery. I can't help myself. Pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw. Okay, I need to flip my library around as always. Island, Chromatic Star, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, on tap, draw. Play a mountain for the turn. I'm going to come in for 1.
Chromatic Star does not block yet.
Oh, yeah. I'll play a Stoneforge Mystic.
Oh, no.
I am going to go get a Maul of the Skyclaves.
and Soul Artifact is in this cube, right?
I don't believe so.
What am I thinking of? I saw that card.
You
taken
saw
recently.
Black Staff of Waterdeep for the Forgiveness
Yeah,
cube?
that does that.
I wasn't sure if that was powerful enough for the Breya cube because they are trying to be different power levels.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're forgiving green a little bit, but you can't let it have the best cards.
Yeah.
All right. You get them all as Skyclaves.
It's in my hand. Past you?
Not good for me. Okay. Untap, draw. Okay. So should I be talking to my hand at all?
Don't worry about it. Just play Magic. With the exception of showing your hand at the beginning, I don't really want to interfere at all. I'll just let you play the game.
Which way do we want to go here? I guess next turn I could be taking 4. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to Emery.
Okay.
So mill 4. Okay.
Flipping over Master of Death. That's a combo,
Master of
kids.
Death. It's good. I would not have
What
preferred
other-
to
what else
flip
we got in there?
Decree of Pain, Collective Brutality.
No artifacts
swamp.
other than. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right.
And I end my turn. Do this to
Okay.
remind myself to get Master of
Draw.
Death back. I am always worried about being fast enough to
Think
stay in the game here.
I think I'm just gonna Fiery Temper.
Yep.
Emery. Come on in for 2.
All right.
Pass the turn to you.
I will spend a life to get. Thank you. Did you get my Beaumont? Okay. Spend a life to get Master of Death back. I will untap. I will draw.
Master of Death good in this matchup. You don't have a ton of flying.
No.
Thing blocks well.
Yeah. All right.
Did you take one for getting Master of Death back?
I did.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been keeping track.
I meant him. All right. I will take another life. Actually, do I want to just blow the star? Yeah, I guess I'll blow the star. So no life to play Master
Sure.
of Death.
Surveil 2.
Oh, I draw first, right?
Draw first,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and then Surveil 2.
Forgot about that.
Oh, that's why I wanted to keep it around. No. This is interesting. Okay, well, I definitely want Swamp there. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to rely on the deck, and I will also put Takanuma, the
Sure.
Abandoned Mire, into the graveyard. It's the end of my turn.
Untap. Draw. Okay. All right. Activate. Put them all on the boy.
Okay,
Coming on in.
so I take 3.
Take 3. Four is a lot of cards. I will pass the turn.
How many cards are in your hand?
I have 4 in my hand.
Okay, I'll play a Swamp.
Really afraid of this meat hook massacre.
I wouldn't worry about it. Don't think there's anything I can do on the ground that's going to matter here, so I will chart a course.
Sure.
I guess I'll swing and then I'll chart a course.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Okay. I don't think that. All right. So just get the pure value here. Okay. Okay, I think I can wait one turn on that, so I will play Mind Stone, and it's your turn.
Cool. Never Bomat Couriered Maul before. That's nice. Draw for turn.
Anything that makes you want to sack them less. You know?
Yeah, Donald, I would also favor any card that has the correct rules text for CubeCon specifically.
What are the most common cards in Cube that don't have the correct rules on them?
Lightning Bolt, by far.
Oh, right.
Doesn't say Planeswalker on it for most printings. I mean, there definitely are rules-accurate versions of Lightning Bolt, but tons of people have versions that are not accurate. Weirdly, the alpha version actually came back around to being accurate because the original text in alpha says deal 3 damage to a target, which now is correct.
Attacking you for 4 damage.
I take 4.
Trigger.
4.
Then I'm going to play a Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter.
You sure will. It's a 2/1.
You're at 8.
That is correct. Not a good
Scary
place.
question.
Not-
Scary
Casket.
question.
Not a good place to be against red white. All right, I will untap. I will draw. That's not what I needed right then. Okay, no land yet. I will thirst for knowledge. 2, 3.
It's a lot of cards you're looking at.
Yeah, sure.
What's up, Karu? Welcome to the chat. We do not have any commands, but I will drop you a link in a moment.
Okay, so I definitely want to.
Who needs a bot when you have me just sitting here to do all the things anyone asks me to do? I like the headphones around your neck. It's like a, I don't know, it reads kind of like a boxer at the gym that has a towel around their neck or something. It's like,
All right, I think the
Yes.
time for Ancient Tomb is over.
No.
And then
Did you discard 2? Okay.
an island.
You got it.
And all right, so now I have this in front.
no shortage of cards in hand over there.
All right, 3. Okay, nothing on the ground. All right, I don't love it, but I'm gonna take a life, and I'll play Sahili.
Okay.
Your turn.
Chat points out another card that often has the incorrect rules text is Impulse.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I have Impulse with a black line through it. Thank you.
Why does it have the incorrect
It's
rules
printed
text?
that you put your cards on bottom and then shuffle, which is very weird.
Oh,
when
sure,
the
sure.
Oracle text is just put them on bottom.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's one where it's just like
It also
you just
matters
read it
because if
quickly.
it was a shuffle, it'd be a better card. But so it matters that people don't play it that way.
Yeah, no, it's one where you read it and you're like, oh, this makes no sense that it would work this way.
Yeah.
Like, why would I put it on the bottom?
I actually don't know the story of how it ended up like that. It was just an oversight in the printing in the back in what was it originally printed in? Ice Age or Tempest or something like that? Weatherlight? Chat will tell us shortly. The first set Impulse was printed in.
Okay. Cycle cast, Blast from the Past, dealing 2 to your Master of Death.
Okay.
Draw a card. Go to combat. Attack for 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got me. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pass the turn to you. And sorry, this gets another.
I'm gonna make a wild decision to not bring Master of Death back.
Okay.
Tapped out. Now's your chance to exile the Bomat Courier.
Draw.
Not my boy.
Make James look like a real idiot.
Like a
Visions. Yeah, original printing of Impulse was Visions. Thank you, Donald.
Do I need to exile him?
No, you can just kill him.
Right.
Oh, that's
But you don't have to, though. Let's just.
Okay. First, we will be doing the Meat Hook Massacre for 3.
Yep, you gain 3 life.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I get
Damn.
a servo.
an important card.
I believe the servo's dead, though.
Yeah, Servo's also going to
Oh,
die because
okay,
that's a
so
cast
you
trigger.
You take a damage.
So you go to
then.
13.
I mean, honestly, the servo doing 1 damage to you seems about the best it was ever gonna do.
Hey, the best it was going to do is become a copy of some giant creature.
Okay.
These servos, don't squash their dreams. They have big aspirations.
Okay. Then I believe I already played a land, which means I have to take a damage.
Love it.
To animate, any of the giant creatures in my graveyard.
Why do you have giant creatures in your graveyard?
Emery. I don't.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm
Gonna
shocked
get him
at.
in the mill plan.
Okay, so. There, see?
There they
God
are.
forbid they come.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well,
I'm in
my
danger.
animate dead's on the board, so now I get a servo for reals.
Sure. I go.
Yeah, I think that's all for me.
Draw. Okay. Well, turn too late. Fucko. Sorry.
We've all been there.
Right. So the question is what do I do now?
I would simply draw 3 points of burn if I were you.
Oh.
Have you considered that line?
Well, it does make me need to end this game quicker.
Crack. Go to 12.
You can just. No, I'm not gonna say things out loud.
Can I see your graveyard?
Of course. I put all the artifacts at the top for you.
Okay.
This game got interesting.
Yes, it did. I wish it hadn't.
I had to dig quite a while for that meat hook.
All right, I'm just gonna play Showdown.
Oh no, I don't like that at all.
On an empty board, it's
Can I see those
Yeah,
when you're
absolutely.
done with them? Okay.
So until the end of my next turn, I can cast them.
And you do have whatchamacallit, the unburn spell. I can't remember the name of.
Yes.
In your graveyard.
I do.
So you can give his creatures haste. How much mana do you have in play? 4?
Currently 4.
Okay, Rabbit, Seasoned Pyromancer,
And that Maltese in play and not tapped, right? Just so we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So these are all exiled underneath. Past you.
All right, so that could be trouble. Okay, so the question is it worth it to take a damage to get Master of Death back? I don't think it is this turn.
No, get the master.
I mean, interesting.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, right, that does give me interesting. Okay. Well, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't
8,
know it.
9. Okay, so 9. Okay, so 3.
What could you do?
This is an interesting line of play here. That maybe I may be overthinking it here, but we'll see. Okay. Right, is it better to just get the Forge Master for 5, 6, 7, 8? I can Forge Master and do that. Ugh.
It's a pretty close game.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, one of your guys that you exiled has haste naturally.
Correct.
So
Rabbit Battery
you
has haste
can-
naturally.
You can throw him onto the. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the right thing to do. Okay, I'll play Swamp. I will do this.
Make Like a ton of blockers or something.
Okay. I'm going to Fey.
Okay.
Wish. I'm going to wish for Seal of Fire.
Seal of Fire.
I'm going to tap Emery and play Chromatic Star. And then I will blow the Chromatic Star to draw or to play this and draw a card. And then I will
That's very cool.
play the Fey as a flying blocker.
You get
and I
two
get
more servos.
2 servos. Okay, let me just.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 total.
That was a lot of stuff. And a 1/4 flyer. Pretty good blocker.
Thank you. And yeah, I guess I will swing at you for 1 with one of my servos.
Wow.
Okay. And that's it. Your turn.
You also had to have mana to actually play the Fey. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh.
Draw for turn. Am I casting nothing?
Yeah. No, I get it.
How much power do you have in play right now?
Let's see. 3, 4, 5. And
That has no power, right? Because of the animate dead.
Yeah, Emery's a 0.
So you have 4, 5, 6.
yes.
go to the end step. This is
Some interesting things happening in this game.
yeah.
Alex should have made 2 Oh, yeah, you should have made 3 servos, granted, as well. So you
one
had...
of them is tapped into. Oh,
One of
sure.
them is
Okay.
tapped, but okay.
I use
I'll
these
mark
for
4.
counts if you don't mind. Just so it's
Thank you.
+1
Okay.
counters.
That's better. Okay, 4. And then I'll use mine.
Thank you, Donald, for the close read.
All right, no Master of Death.
I just feel like I can't put creatures on the battlefield because you'll just kill them and gain life.
Yeah, I understand that.
Could kill his own creature and gain life if we wanted to.
That's not how that works.
I checked. Did I not check?
Destroy another target creature. Yeah.
Yes, only my creatures. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not.
We're thinking of some. Yeah.
you're
I'm thinking of Meat
I don't know what you're
Massacre.
thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Meat Hood Massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just pop the Fae, gain 4 if you wanted to.
Okay, I think the smart thing to do here is to not try to go super fast. So I will Emery this time
Sure.
for. I guess I should do that since I don't want to take the life anyway. I'll get the Forge Master.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. And I will. You're at 11.
I am.
I missed the hits with the servos.
Okay.
It's so hard to keep track of all
I
these things.
will swing with 3 out of 4.
Okay.
So I'll use minus to just to say that 3 of them are tapped. You take 3. Yeah, I don't have any reason to not tap out. So I'll play Karn.
Yep.
And I guess I'll just go ahead and. Is this overkill at this point? Okay. I'll make a construct.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. I will flashback blast from the past to deal 2 to you.
Okay.
Untap, draw, play a land for turn, and then cast Adverson's Judgment to deal 2 to you.
Good game.
Rude.
Yeah.
Rude stuff.
I was worried. I was very worried about being able to beat his deck without winning the die roll. And that kind of played out there.
It's hard to know how much burn you're playing against in a given game, because there are other lines to get a bunch of life, but they're bad lines if he's not going to try and burn you out. If he's just going to try and play creatures for
Do you
value.
mind if do you mind if I look at what's in your graveyard before?
Sure.
I just want to know what.
Do you want to see the deck list? It's right here.
Oh yeah, that's easier.
Got it up.
Yeah, I didn't think I could get there even with the.
And Meat Hook
healing.
drains him for each creature you control that dies.
Yes.
Because you also could have gone for lethal that last turn, I guess.
Yeah.
If you had
No, that's a good point.
made one of your
probably
servos a copy of Coldotha Forge Master, because it wouldn't have summoning sickness, and then you could activate.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
3 things would go away.
Yeah, no, I think
But that's also not necessarily correct, because if he has interaction, then you just tap out of stuff.
I
Does
think
this include
bringing
the
back
sideboard?
Sideboard's down here.
I think bringing back the Gearhawk was definitely the right play there.
That's the conservative line.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really conservative because obviously if James
Yeah, I should,
isn't going to try and burn you out, then you don't want to spend your great removal spell in your graveyard to keep him from playing any creatures.
Yeah,
Though I think
with
him
the
not
Seal
casting
of
anything,
Fire-
I think him not casting anything off of the whatchamacallit
no,
was kind of a sign that he was just going to try and cheese you.
Yeah, I think with the Seal of Fire
When you-
out, I should have played more.
When you did your
against
Seal of
burn.
Fire, Fae of Wishes,
Mm-hmm.
that sucked because if I had drawn, but I could have beat either one of those cards, but not the two of them together, because I could cast Rabbit Battery, cast Smuggler's Copter, crew, equip, prismatic, or I would have to prismatic ending the Seal of Fire before I cast the Rabbit Battery.
Okay.
But that was my plan, was to come out with 4 flying haste out of nowhere.
It was a really interesting game. The end game there was really tight.
Felt real bad just looking at all those great cards that I felt like I couldn't cast.
Yeah, that was definitely a vibe.
Yeah, I went for the Showdown of the Skulls over playing the Smuggler's Copter the previous turn because I just didn't want you to feel like you had to find something for a flyer if you didn't know it was coming.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have been as afraid of haste as I should have been if you hadn't revealed the hasty guy.
Sure. But even then, like the response to that there could be just be like, okay, I'll just make as many blockers as I can, but still not see the flying. Okay, so longtime chat viewers might know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Bringing these in, taking these out.
I wonder if we could get the day and decide that should have been your main deck configuration.
I think there is value for having like much more aggressive cards in your main deck configuration that you know you're going to side out of.
There's definitely a very interesting argument. Like I remember listening to, I forget what podcast it was, but it was some competitive player describing how it can be oftentimes correct to have a certain main deck, even if you know it's not your best deck. Like, you know, if let's say you like always bring a certain set of cards in, it might not be correct to main deck those necessarily because of factors.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to remember the actual source of that because right now it's not very clear.
All right, I'm going to take these 3 out. They're a little bit slower and bring in more blockers and low to the ground stuff. And hope that that's still enough for me to take it.
And you get to play this time.
Yeah, I do get to play. That's nice. Okay.
Do you want to cut?
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and take my 7. This crown is great, by the way. That was a delight to see. I just
I'm glad you like it.
stumbled to bed at like 1 a.m. and
That's fantastic.
It's definitely very dumb, which is something I'm proud of.
I declared on Tuesday that my goal with this deck was to win a game because I produced green mana. And I think it's still in play.
Could happen. Could happen.
Okay, I will keep.
all right, I'm mulliganing.
You can show your hand off, Alex. While
Yeah, just
James
once
is mulliganing.
again,
How's it going, Z?
Can't keep a hand with no red.
Am I allowed in this area?
Yeah, of course.
Well, if there's a Twitch stream.
How's it going? Your headphones match your sweater perfectly.
I think the question with this is what do I pitch to this? And I think it should be this. And then, because I definitely want to keep that forever.
Keep it forever. Never cast it.
And
And end the game with it in your
And
hand.
then hope that this and this can get me towards
It's like what they say. The
value.
best brainstorm is the one you never have to cast.
All right, I think I have to keep this. It's kind of slow, but I don't think there's a 5-card hand. Maybe there is. I don't know. But I'm putting this on the bottom.
I'm not sure there's a 5-card hand on the draw you want there.
Right. All right.
All right, take it away.
Whatever you want.
All right. I go Island. I go Chromox. I will exile Sahili. And I will play Emery.
Hell yeah.
Bam.
Okay, so we get...
Stuff is happening.
Wow. Just
Cool,
awful,
cool.
awfulness. Your turn.
All right.
Zenith, what's up?
All right. I'm going to go to 17 again. Am I going to 17? No, I'm just going to go to 19. I'm sorry. I'm
Making me press all these buttons over here.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
keep me on your toes.
Do you mind just pushing your cards up like 4 inches?
Past you.
Yeah, just towards the center of the table more. Try to interfere as minimally as I can.
Yeah,
I'm like trying to think.
Big
how many
news
cards
today?
do you have in hand right
Big
now?
personal news for you, Zenith GP, or is there some big
Three
international
before I
news I
Three
missed
before
by
you
just being
draw.
on this stream?
Are you ready for me to go? Or?
I think I'm going to shock.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, okay.
I'm going to prismatic ending your
The Mox.
the Mox. Past you.
Good value. All right. I will draw. I will play a Swamp. I'll attack for 1. And this
Get
is
in there.
This is going to matter in more ways than one.
Get
'cause
in
I'm
there.
about to chart a course.
Damn.
Oh, maybe. God, I think I do want to. No.
Ooh, congratulations, Zenith. I'm excited to see what's next.
Were
What's
you
in
like,
store
I
for
want to
you
discard
next?
this artifact, though.
Yeah, I was like, dude, how big of a deal is that? But I'm like, oh, all the stuff that matters with Emery in the beginning of the game, I can cast anyway. So,
Sure.
your turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Emery beats, guys.
God, thought
There
I
we
put
go.
you on the
Took wrong
bottom.
lap away.
All right. Good.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Shuffler bug. Shuffler bug.
Yeah.
Okay. Chromatic Star. I'm sorry. Chromatic Star. Pop it to draw a card.
Yep.
Replay it. End of turn.
Ooh, why are we doing this? All right, my go.
Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this?
You don't have to tap that extra land because you did get a mana off of the star. Unless you're using that mana for something else.
I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum at Emery. Pass
Understood.
you.
I don't like it.
All right. Untap.
What is this?
Draw.
Woo! Zenith joining Wizards. That's so exciting. Congratulations. There's
Pass
not-
my turn.
Okay.
We can celebrate you here in the stream. You're not taken away from anything.
That's a good.
Congrats, buddy.
Are you still gonna get to Are you still gonna get to hang out on chat and stuff? Or are you gonna have
I'd
to
like
be
to
real
cast a
careful
Showdown
about
of
what
the
you say or
Skulls.
don't say?
Does it resolve?
Yeah, it sure does.
Okay, so I'm gonna exile a Smuggler's Copter, a Seasoned Pyromancer, and a Surly Badgersaur. Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it
And
3 or 4? Yeah.
pass the turn to you.
Oh, and you got a land. Okay. At the end of your turn, I will Chromatic
you.
Star for absolutely nothing. Draw a card. I will untap. I will draw
I've
a
talked to some
card.
people at Wizards before, Zenith, and they basically said that like they're not disallowed from doing anything except for talking about secret stuff, but they're just so worried about slipping up and talking about secret stuff accidentally that they choose to not, involve
that's okay.
themselves in a lot of social
Got this.
spaces
So
around
I
the
can
game.
play, right? You may play those cards. Okay, so Sunbait Canyon from there.
But obviously, you'll know what the actual policies are. That's what I've heard from other people, though. And my understanding is they are
Pyromancer.
forbidden from looking at community card designs.
Discard Squee in a land. So I'll get an elemental token.
All right.
I love any cube where
I'll
Squee is
take
playable.
one. Cast the Smuggler's Copter.
Do you ever actually play Squee though?
And
No, you just discard it. That's all you do.
I'll put the counter.
Yeah, where Squee is
on
discardable, I guess is what I mean. Squee's never playable.
Elemental.
Squee's always discardable, though.
Boom, got him.
Okay.
Pass the turn to you.
So you have 2 2/2s.
2 2/2s.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I will.
And this is gone forever now.
Bye-bye, Badgersaur. You really shined in the last match, but now you're
At
exiled.
the end of your turn, I'll cycle Decree.
Is that -2, -2?
-2.
Damn.
Boom!
I guess you could have done that in response. So
Don't forget to draw your card off of that, too. I always forget to draw my card when I'm cycling something that has a big cycle trigger.
So I don't need the card. Yeah. No, that's good. Okay, tap. I'll draw. All right.
Brutal.
I think I'm put that one in my
Thirst for knowledge?
my old school cube too.
Sure. Which one?
Decree of Justice or Decree
Yeah.
of
The old foil also just looks
yeah.
good.
I'm not going to put the old foil obviously in the neoclassical
sure,
cube on
sure.
account of it being
Forgot the cube.
on
we were
account of it being
talking about.
unsleeved.
Discard.
Sure.
Signet. Cool. How many lands are you at?
5.
5. You played one every turn. Yeah. Okay. So I already played one land, which means that's the end of my turn.
Get into that part of the game where Alex can maybe start casting cards you have no answer for.
Draw. Yeah, that's true. Correct.
Can I grab this dice from you just so they're not floating around?
And
Perfect. Thank you, Z. Either place is fine. Are you moving, Zenith? If you care to say in chat.
all right, I'm gonna play Karizev.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'll crew
That's so great. You get to stay where you are and get the dream job.
and Faithless Looting trigger. Put a counter on Smuggler's Copter from the Showdown of the Skulls.
Okay.
Draw 2, discard 2. Discard Squee.
So much disrespect for Squee. Just always getting discarded.
And a land.
Oh.
Then I'll play Conspiracy Theorist.
All right.
Take 1. Go to 14. Trigger. Put a counter. Go to combat.
Okay.
That's a
Tap
big
for 5.
chopper.
Draw.
Okay. I
Discard
take
a
5.
a land.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Past you.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
A huge chopper.
Okay.
It's like a Sikorsky
Let's see. Let's
something.
Do this.
Trying to remember the name of it. Younger me would have known the exact name of a big helicopter, but older me no longer remembers.
What do you mean by would have known? Like you would have known the make and model,
Yeah,
or you
for
would have
sure.
just created a word for
Yeah,
it?
I mean, well, the V-12 Osprey is kind of a big helicopter, but it's also a vertical takeoff and landing
So
plane.
you're
so
like
it's,
the dinosaur kid of helicopters. Is that what
I
I'm
was
hearing?
I was pretty into helicopters and also airplanes.
While you guys are helicoptering, I'm going to play Engineered Explosives for 2.
Whew!
You didn't make green mana to do that, though, right?
I did not.
Okay, cool.
No,
The moral victory.
it'll have to be 5.
That
yes.
is a thing.
Okay.
I think that card is so slept on in so many cube environments.
It was the number one I wanted with Trinket. I should have gotten
This
an
is
X
very
cost
rude.
creature, but okay. That's gonna be the
Cool,
end of my
diverse
turn.
board state there, James. Lots of different mana values of
When he
permanence.
played the conspiracy theorist, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I should blow it before you can trigger conspiracy theorist, right?
You can blow it in response. I guess there's a discard as part of a
It's
cost.
an attack trigger.
Conspiracy theorist?
Well, but the thing is, whenever you discard a card, you can still exile them. So
Yeah.
if you discard it as a cost to cast something, you wouldn't be able to
Sure.
do that.
So can I blow it during your upkeep?
Sure, that's fine. Is there anything I want to do? So I guess the triggers. Yeah. So still in my upkeep, I'm gonna cycle. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't drawn this card though. So
Okay.
cycle the Sunbaked Canyon.
Or draw.
Yeah,
something.
and then I'll go draw for turn.
Well, these are gone now.
Well, now
Yeah.
they're gone.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
have gone digging for something to do with conspiracy theories.
Right.
That's
Okay. Play a land for turn. Play Guardian of New Benalia.
okay.
Past you.
Okay. I will at the end of your turn, Prismatic Vista.
Take 1.
I did.
No, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I got to keep track on all the different places.
All right, well, you're going here. I'm tired of forgetting you.
How could you forget
I was
me,
wondering
James?
if outside
James,
observer-
never forget me. I'm just a little guy.
He is just a little guy, isn't he? He looks so like this is a friend.
He's a friend.
If not friend, then why friend shaped?
That's what I'm saying.
Swamp, 2.
That's a lot of mana over there.
Okay. I will play the Forge
You got
Master.
a Forge Master.
Yeah. Can I see your boy? He does some stuff.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna play a Phyrexian Revoker, naming your boy.
Wow, that's so friggin' rude.
Your turn.
All right, upkeep trigger.
Me searching Scryfall for your boy. It's a Borborigmos situation.
That
I
was
played
actually-
a Revoker naming the backside of Legion's Landing earlier today. That was fun.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, how many cards do you have in hand?
3. I would like to keep it that way.
This one's going to get grindy. Buckle up, folks.
All right, destroy target artifact.
Gotcha.
1 and 1.
Okay.
Coming on in for 2.
You got it. I'll take
Past
2.
you.
Tap all my guys. Draw. Ooh, spicy.
No.
Master of Death.
Sure.
I guess, yeah, that just doesn't. Yeah, they'll both go in the graveyard. Tribute Mage and Mindstone.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Draw. I'd like to go to combat.
Okay.
I'd like to attack for 2.
Block.
I will discard Anya's Ravager to give it indestructible and cast it with Madness.
Sure thing.
Cool.
It's a pretty good draw.
That is a pretty good draw. Pass the turn to you.
Okay. I think this is the right play. At the end of your turn, I'll Takanuma.
Sure.
I'll get Glen Elandra.
Okay.
No.
Don't forget to mill 3 first.
I'll get. Oh, thank you.
Make it something better.
1, 2,
And also,
3.
you
Oh,
must. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good. I think milling there was called for.
All right. I think I would have rather just drawn these, but yeah.
I guess that's true. Sure.
Yeah. All right. So do I get the? I think I gotta get the Thopter against him, even though the Gearhawk's so good. All right. I will get the Thopter, and then
What
my
Thopter? Oh.
Thopter Foundry.
Okay.
Thopter Assembly, rather.
Master of Death for 1. Untap.
Yeah, Thopter's kind of not my favorite.
Draw. Okay. All right, first, let's massacre for 3.
Gee, I can't see me tugging my collar and making a ooh face.
Master of Death. Your turn.
You need a commentator.
How many cards you got in the library
I was
there,
about to
Alex?
say, I'm not going to do anything.
Just
'cause I'm now
just
down to
curious.
6.
Just asking for a friend.
Yeah. I will not be putting any of them.
Did you gain 2 life, Alex?
I did. 12.
All right, I'm flashing back Faithless Looting.
Right, from the Mihawk Massacre. That's how that goes.
Look, if you want to deck yourself before I do, that would be great.
Good luck.
Say target player?
I mean, if you want him to deck himself, he should have left the vampire in play.
That was a good draw, though.
No.
I have to
like the
discard
sound of
2.
that.
Okay, so I'm discarding this Squee and this Flameblade Adept. Playing. I'm sorry, not the Flameblade
Yeah,
Adept. Yeah. Sorry.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, they're all going to the graveyard. I think that's that's the shortcutting that I was doing. So, escaping Oxyvagonus.
Okay. Remind me what he do. So he gives you
James is fighting back on the deck yourself first race.
+1/+1 counter. Okay, so he'll be a 5/3.
1, 2,
True
3,
Chads
4,
deck themselves
5,
first.
6, 7, 8. I don't think it matters. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Past you.
All right, untap.
Thank you.
Even better.
Okay.
But it's so much less visible.
Okay.
You can see it, and
Conquer
also
assembly.
Yep.
Look how large.
Don't look over here. No.
Maybe okay.
shell game.
I'll attack you for 3.
What is that? A 6/6 5/5?
5/5 3.
Okay, I'll take 3.
Okay, and then I'll play Trinket Mage.
That's
Don't think I want to find anything. Absolutely not. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. All right.
Sometimes you got to play a 3-mana 1/1 blocker.
I have a question.
what's up.
do these guys come in summoning sick?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
All right, my go.
That's an upkeep trigger, right? The Thopter Assembly.
Beginning upkeep, yeah.
Okay, my go.
Yes.
Trigger. Draw.
Oh no.
Draw 2.
Actually, maybe he could deck himself first if he wanted to. It's not out of the question.
Okay, that was a good draw. Droger Hedge Mage, Enchantment Artifact.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that was the card I was most scared about in his deck.
Having that end wear tear is kind of a beating.
Voldarin Epicure. Yeah, I
So you take 1, Alex.
take 1.
Thank you.
Make a blood token. Sacrifice the Bitter Reunion to give my creatures haste.
Gotcha.
And just going to come in with the team.
Okay, so we've got 5 and a 2/2 and then a 1/1.
Correct. What a game, huh?
That was quite a turn there, James. Chat says, sheesh.
Okay, I think the only way. Well, no, I can't get that.
So, is this what I'm at? 7? So I probably think I played it in this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I drew in a mountain.
Okay. Yeah, I'll block the 5 and take 3 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Past you?
There's only 1 card left in my deck that helps me.
You've got, what, like a 20% chance of drawing it?
How are we at?
Exactly a 20% chance.
There
of
you
drawing
go.
It. So let's see
Okay,
how
where am
we
I at?
do.
That's a good question. Anya's Ravager isn't here anymore. I'm at 7.
That's
Squee can kind of
not
buy me
it.
some turn. No, that's
No,
not how that works.
That's not how that works.
I just keep
Even
putting
though
You just keep putting it on top of your library, but
That's how I just.
You're gonna confuse the audience. Why you keep drawing 2 cards a turn? Big cheats.
Your turn.
Okay, trigger. This is in my hand. Draw for turn.
that could also mill you.
I hadn't thought about that. All right, so how many? 6. All right, we're gonna crack. Discarding Squee to draw another card.
Squee doing stuff this game. It's like virtually drawn like 6 or 7 cards.
How many cards in hand?
2.
2.
Graveyard laid out like a dredge player over there.
It's off camera. Doesn't count.
Oh yeah.
All right, blast from the past. Cycle cast, killing your Master of Death.
Got it.
I mean, if it's lethal, if you don't have anything anyways, so I'm attacking with everything.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Good game.
Oof.
So the thing I had
That was crazy.
Emery could get Diabolic Servitude, and I could cast them both in the same.
Or the Fae
turn.
could get Diabolic Servitude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
The Fae could get Diabolic Servitude. I could
Oh,
cast it.
sure,
I could get
sure.
the big menace guy that kills your guy and gains life.
That would be good.
Yeah, no.
That was really close.
No.
Those
Yes.
are good
That
games.
was really close.
Good games. James maintains the crown, though.
Nice work.
Are you the next player down here, Z? Is that part of why you're hanging out?
No, I'm hanging out because there's an even or an odd number of people now, so
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
you
right.
could be the next person.
I could. I want to get some more games on the belt. But
Sure. Okay.
It requires some thinking.
And yeah, Wear Tear's been Wear Tear
Oops.
and Trigger Hedge Mage.
Wrong one. Yes.
Can I get Wi-Fi so I can get on and report my matches and stuff?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just turn off the
There's
microphone
also,
so I don't dox myself here.
There's also a. Against you one time. Which I
Just to
feel
like remove a creature.
yeah. Well,
That's fair.
The other thing is like you can do multiple wishes, right? Because you can play the
Yeah,
creature,
and then return
bounce
it.
and I have revoke existence, so I can't do the thing where I get all the good things. But I'm like, that's a lot of mana. So
Yeah.
All right, let's check in on the bracket here, chat, while we're in between matches. I'm not sure if people are updating it, James so far with the most match wins according to the spreadsheet. The crown is earned.
Just winning on camera. That's why I wanted to get on camera. As I lose off camera.
I feel like surely
Oh my
Patrick has played more than one match.
Matches setup is the worst for me because I'm the last player, so I have to like look at the right hand side.
Yeah.
Alright. Must be nice to be pick one. Just look at all your.
Must be nice to wear the crown. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick and maybe get Anthony to produce the next match.
Sure.